Hey y'all, what's going on? This is E Major, and this is Major Things with E Major. And today I have pizza and I have beer. This necessarily wasn't supposed to be like an eating video or what have you. I was gonna just eat my pizza and drink my beer and go about my day, but I was like, you know what? And I even took a couple of bites of my pizza. You can't see it, but you see it right there. And I was like, you know what? Let me just put the camera on or what have you. So that's what I did. But I hope everyone is having a great day, great morning, great afternoon, great evening. Whenever you view this video, you probably can't see my eyes. It's probably looking dark because my hat is down or what have you. But it's me. I'm here. Let me fix myself a little bit. Yeah. So before I get started eating or what have you, and chatting, because I do have a story time, I want to thank Chrissy H. Chrissy H, thank you for being a loyal subscriber. She have been subscribed to my to me and my other channel for a while now, and then she came over to this side and subscribed here. She actually did the Kool-Aid candy apples, and here we go right here. See, she did it, her and her daughter, and I appreciate that. I appreciate she did that, and she did the vegan peanut butter cups. So I really appreciate that. If any of you guys try out the recipe or whatever the case may be, you can send it to my DMs on Instagram, and that's at ESO Major, and just send it to me and I'll give you a shout out. Okay, so at any rate, let me pray, eat, and let you know what the story time is about. So okay, so we're gonna dig in, then we're gonna talk. So I'm gonna let you know a little bit about the story time. The story time, if you read the title, then you already know what it's about. I have no knife because this pizza is small and it can be tackled. The hand, actually, this pizza right here was brought from Whole Foods, and it's vegan. I never tried this brand before except those couple of bites that I took, and it was delicious. It tastes just like pizza with regular cheese or mozzarella cheese. It's good. And so what it is like, it just has the sauce, the vegan cheese, the crust, and I added onions and peppers because I love onions and peppers. So it's red onions and red peppers. So that's how it looks. And I'm gonna eat in. Okay. When it comes to like supermarket pizza, vegan pizza, I really don't be caring about the cheese. The cheese don't really do anything for me. But with this right here, this is good. And this is the brand right here. So be it you're vegan or not, you should try it. And Whole Food actually have a sale right now where any pizza, vegan or non-pizza, you get 50% off. So you should try it. Not a paid sponsorship, but damn, if it was. New York is cold, y'all. It's cold in New York. It's raining in New York right now. When I say cold, I don't mean 30s and 20s or anything like that, but we just came off this whole 70-degree wave, and it skipped 60s and went to like the 50s. Cold. But it's raining and it's cold, but that's the sleeping weather where you just, whew, take a nice hot shower and go to sleep. Y'all got my beer. I'm grown. I actually got carded today. I brought this beer, and what I'm doing now is what I did to the guy that asked me for my ID. I laughed. I chuckled. And I was like, you know what? I was like, that's cool. That's cool. Thank you for thinking that I'm underage. You know. It always feels good when people think that you're younger than what you are. I mean, some people may think you're younger than you are because you're immature, but when you're not, when they're trying to card you because they think that you're too young to drink, that's always a good feeling. Okay. So basically, every gay person have their coming out story. Good, bad, and indifferent. Or what have you. This right here is not my coming out story, but this is something that happened to me before I came out to my mom's and to my family. Oh, and by the way, it's thin crust. So, leading up to me coming out to my family, to my mom's, I started getting and started having bad anxiety. To the point where I couldn't sleep. I couldn't function. I just didn't want to do anything. Not at work, not at home, anything. And so, if anybody knows New York gay scene, they know or came to New York doing gay pride or whenever vacationing and you're gay, or you don't have to be gay, know about West 4th Street. But all I know about West 4th Street was that's where gay people hang. Didn't know nothing else about it. Didn't have any gay friends or anything. So I was like, the only way to try to defeat this anxiety is to go to West 4th Street and be amongst people like yourself. So that's what I did. I started going to West 4th Street. And I was of age, drinking age, or what have you. I was about 20, 21. And people were like, damn! You came out when you was a grown person. Yeah. But I've always been gay. That's another story for my coming out. But yeah, so it's this popular bar in New York City called Henrietta Hudson's. And was this other bar called Crazy Nannies. Crazy Nannies basically was the spot where black gay people went, and Henrietta Hudson was mostly like white. There was some blacks there, Latino, Latina, what have you. So I was too shy, I had too much anxiety to go to Crazy Nannies because that's where all the black people is. That's why I was a little too shy because I'm like, I didn't know what to expect. So Crazy Nannies wasn't I don't think it was a I think it was I'm not sure if it was a specific day that they had gay activities or it opened up at a certain time when Henrietta Hudson's opened like in the early afternoon. But anyway, I decided more or less to hang out around Henrietta Hudson's. I felt like it would be less intimidating. So what I used to do is I couldn't go in the bar. Even though I said it's less intimidating, I still could not go into that bar. I still couldn't. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm fresh, I'm new, I'm fresh meat, I'm new to this scene. I don't know what to do. So what I used to do is I used to sit on a stoop across the street from Henrietta Hudson's. And I used to just watch people go in and out of the bar, in and out of the bar, in and out of the bar, like, yo, encouraging myself, like, yo, go do it. Go in there, go in there. Then myself, like, nah, I can't. Go in there, go in there. I couldn't. I would go to the store, get a beer, sit there, just watch people, like, yo, one day I'm going to go in there, I'm going to go in there. So I remember this one particular, this is where it started getting crazy. This is good stuff. So one day, I'm sitting there, and I'm like, this is the day that I'm going to go in there. I'm definitely going in there today. So night falls. So I used to get there like probably 4 o'clock in the afternoon. So night falls, and I'm like, I'm definitely going in there. So as I'm sitting there, about to go, this white woman walks up to me. She was in her car. She gets out her car, and she walks up to me, and she said, do you mind if I sit next to you? So I'm like, I was just mad hyped to be around people to have friends. I didn't give a damn who you was, how old you were, or whatever. The fact that you were gay just intrigued me, because I'm like, yo, I'm finally around people that's just like me. So I was like, sure, you can sit here. So she started conversing with me, and she was like, let's go in the bar and I'll buy you some drinks or whatever the case may be. And I was like, all right. So as she said that, this white guy walks by, and he was like, hey, y'all, what y'all doing? And the lady was like, oh, we about to go in the bar to get some drinks. She was like, you want to come? He was like, no, I used to play the drums, and he said, I used to play the drums, and by playing the drums, I like bust one of my ear drums, and it hurts when I hear loud music. So I'm like, okay. So she was like, you know what? I'm gonna get some drinks, and I'm gonna bring them back here. I'm gonna sneak them back to y'all. So I was like, okay. Me being naive, I know y'all like, why would you trust somebody that you didn't even know to bring you some drinks, open drinks? And why would they allow her to bring open drinks outside? I know. Trust me, I know. When I think back about it, I'm like, yo, E, come on, give me a break. But I know. So, of course, they wouldn't let her leave the bar with the drinks. So, she took a while. So, I asked him again. I was like, let's go in there. Let's just go in there. We don't have to stay long. He was like, yeah, but you know my ear or whatever. I just rather sit out here or whatever. But you could go in there or whatever. And when he said that, I was still scared. I was like, not scared, but you know. I was like, I don't know. So, I just sat there for a while or whatever. So, me and him chopping it up. This was over 20-some years, so I can't remember what was said. And I'm not going to fake it. Like, I know what he said or whatever. But he sounded like he was sincere. So, I was like, are you gay? He was like, well, I could consider myself to be a male lesbian. Like I said, I was very naive back then. This was all new to me. No matter what my age was, this was all new to me, and it was kind of exciting. So, you know what? It just was what it was. And so, crunch time. Intermission. I never bring napkins. My face probably looking all whatever. So we started chopping it up. And he seemed like a cool person or whatever the case may be. So at the time, there was no cell phones. If you had a cell phone, you was a big time drug dealer if you had a cell phone, because this was not the cell phone era. This was the pager era. So I had a pager. So I gave him my pager number, and he gave me his number. So I was like, okay, cool, you know what I'm saying? That's what's up, blah blah blah. So he's like, maybe next time, if the music's not too loud, we can hang out and we could go there, whatever. So I'm like, all right, cool. So he hits me up a couple of days later, and he was like, I had called him once I got the page, and he said, what are you doing today? I was like, I'm not doing nothing. I'm going to go downtown a little bit later or whatever. He said, it's supposed to rain. I was like, I don't really think it's going to rain. It really doesn't look like it's going to rain. He's like, okay, I'm going to be down here too. He's like, we should meet up. I was like, that sounds cool. We can meet up where we met up before. So he's like, all right. So, it started raining. When I got down, it started drizzling a little bit. He paged me. I went to the payphone, and then I explained to him. I told him I'm going to be. I told him that everywhere I'm going to be at, and he found me. So he found me or whatever. He had a bag in his hand, and I was just sitting there chilling. So he said, "Hey, what's going on?" Nothing. Just chilling. So he was like, "Why don't we just leave here? Because it's raining right now. Why don't we leave here and get a hotel room?" I was like, "A hotel room?" I was like, "Nah, I'm good. I'm not going to no hotel room. I'm just going to leave and go home from here, whatever, because it's raining." So he was like, "No, no, 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 don't leave." He said, "You see this bag here? I got a bottle of Jack Daniels. I got lingerie, and I have a dildo." I was like, "What?" He's like, "No, no, no, don't take it that way. I'm going to put on the lingerie. You could put on the dildo, and then you could strap me, and we could get drunk or whatever." I was like, "I don't do that. I don't freaking..." Yeah, that's what I just said. Because you probably like, "Hold up, wait a minute. I'm going to pause for a minute so let it soak in." Okay, did it soak in? All right. He said he has lingerie, a dildo strap on, and some Jack Daniels. He wanted to wear the lingerie, I wear the strap, we get drunk up in the hotel room, and we do whatever. I was like, hell no. I was like, nah, I'm not into that. That's not what I'm into. So he was like, why not? Why not? Just trust me. We could just go to the hotel. We could have some fun. If you never did it, why don't you try it? Or whatever. You a lesbian, right? You a lesbian. And then after I kept on telling him, no, 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 I was like, and yes, that was so stupid of me to even meet up with some guy, some strange guy didn't know, or whatever case may be. Like I said, I thought he was a cool person or whatever. I was naive. Yes, yes, yes. You don't have to bash me or whatever. I was naive. You know what I mean? I was. And blessed and highly favored that nothing happened. I'm so happy and humbly happy that nothing happened. And so once I kept on telling him no, and I was like aggressive with it, whatever, he would started preaching things out the Bible, talking about how gay's abomination, and just started reciting certain things in the Bible. And I'm like, look at this trick. Because I don't want to strap on this man, hit him from the back or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Now he want to start trying to recite the Bible. And I was like, look, I was like, well, how are you reciting the Bible? But you just wanted me to do all those things to you. He was like, it doesn't matter, but you still be doing it to a man. You won't be doing it to a woman. I'm like, I gotta go. So he was like, no, 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 no. We could still just chill or whatever. We don't even have to go to a hotel. We could still just chill. I was like, no, it's raining, and I think and I don't really, my umbrella's broken, and I don't really, I don't want to be wet. I just want to go home. I went my way. He went his way, and I'm so happy. Yes, I'm happy that it happened like that, because it could have went left. It could have went left. You know what I'm saying? Because it was raining. There was nobody outside. You know what I mean? We were sitting on a stoop. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just happy. So if you're watching this video and you young, or you whatever the case may be, don't take those procedures. You may have just come out the closet. You don't know anybody. You don't have any friends, and you're just happy to meet people, or whatever the case may be. Look, don't do it. Don't do it. You know what I'm saying? You're going to meet people when the time is right. You know what I'm saying? When the time is right. Don't go on these social medias and, you know what I'm saying, people like, let's just hang out. If you're going to meet people, make sure it's around other people. Make sure it's around other people. Don't get too impersonable with these people, because it can happen bad. Because there have been situations where the situation then in a good way. But it's just like a lot of strange things just started happening leading up to me, you know, telling my family that, you know, I was gay. And trust and believe, I have a whole bunch of gay stories, and I just hope y'all will want to listen and want to hear them, or whatever the case may be. So how would y'all process that if that happened to y'all? Like, what would y'all have done if y'all was in my shoes? I know if you're watching this video and you scrolling past and you're not subscribed to me, subscribe, because I have a lot of stories to tell. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of interesting topics to tell. Just rock with me, roll with me. You know what I'm saying? If you think this video is alright, just rock with me. It costs nothing to subscribe or to just look at the videos or what have you. So, you know what I mean? But I got some crazy stories because my ex-best friend and I, whoo, we did a lot back in those days. And it was like, I'm so happy that those were days that there was no Instagram. We had MySpace. And they had this site called Downlink. But people didn't have phones like that it wasn't pulling out no phones, or I mean they didn't have phones like that, and they wasn't pulling out cameras to take pictures and stuff like that. But just be careful, people. That was just so stupid. And the thing about it, to be honest with you, I never told that to my moms. My mom don't even know this story. Nobody in my family knows this story. But my mother sporadically look at my videos. So, Mom, if you're watching this video, that did happen to me over 20 years ago. I never did anything like that again. It was very stupid of me. I learned my lesson, because in life, you have to learn lessons in order to grow. I learned my lesson. I did. There's some other stuff that I'm going to tell y'all. Leave for another video. I'm already at 20-some minutes. And like I said, initially I wasn't going to do a video. There's nothing like a cold beer. Some good food. Especially when you're coming from work, home from work. A long day. Long night. See the crumbs, y'all? It's gonna be wiped up. So all those that have OCD and do-re-mi, no worries. You see my lighting is dark. Just put on some lights and just went for it. I'm babbling now. I want to thank everybody that, you know, come across my videos, watch my videos, or what have you. The viewership is not up like I wanted to, but God's timing will prevail. I had the opportunity years ago to be a YouTuber with significant amount of numbers and subscribers and viewers before I became a vegan. I didn't know any better. But I'll say that story too. Party people and a place to be. Thank you for partying with E. As I told you, my story. Nah. But yeah, party people, the place to be. Thank you for chilling with E. And that's me. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, share. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend so we can all be friends. Cheers.